see
Assalamu
you
alaikum.
again.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I know your name, Adam. Just going to ask you, how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
Brilliant. The Imam of your mosque must be a fantastic speaker for you want to give a lecture today.
He's a brilliant speaker. I'm inspired by him every day.
Brilliant, brilliant. Don't mention his name. Okay, and the topic of your lecture tonight?
The topic of my lecture is what Prophet Muhammad ﷺ means to me.
Okay, what the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him and his family, means to you. Innovative title. Go ahead.
I've always loved public speaking, and I've always tried to incorporate Islam and my knowledge of Islam into that, and I thought this would be a brilliant opportunity for me to do that.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Adam Dewji. I am 15 years old. I belong to what is known as Generation Z, people born between the years of 2003 and 2009. Generation Z is classified as loving certain things, loving technology, loving freedom, and being able to adapt to absolutely anything. I'll go one step further and say my generation loves to classify things into lists. So I was really excited when I found a list called The 100, the most influential people in all of human history, made by a man called Michael Hart in 1987. Michael Hart was a Jewish astrophysicist and lawyer, and in his study, he judged historical figures by 32 categories to determine how influential they were. This list included secular figures such as Isaac Newton, as well as religious figures such as Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. Many people thought Nabi Isa alayhi salam would be number one. However, he came third. Throughout everything, judging by the 32 categories, Michael Hart put Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon his family, as the number one most influential person in all of history.
It means to be a speaker for ethical debate. It means that you are able to bring all of your energy, all of your knowledge into focusing into the one point, the one universal truth. If you can do that, it's an incredible skill.
This study made me so happy as it had shown someone in the West praising Islam and in the form of a list, something I could relate to. However, I found another list detailing the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon his family's religious achievements, political successes, and then military conquests. This all made something, Prophet Muhammad, someone I could relate to, but not someone I could really look up to. So then I decided to look up what he did in his day-to-day life. I found out that he was a father, attended the sick, helped the poor, and generally cared more about the hereafter than the now. These made him someone I could relate to in my day-to-day life, as well as someone I could look up to as a figure. This made what Michael Hart calls him, quote, superb on both religious and secular fronts. Furthermore, there is another list found in the Holy Quran who describe the Prophet as the Rasul, the last prophet, the messenger with an irrefutable truth. What this told me was people love to tell you their opinions, and more importantly, they tell you what your opinion should be. I don't like this, and from now on, I will form my own opinion. And to continue on, I will no longer condense my love of Islam into just a simple list. Therefore, I do not like calling the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon his family, influential. I prefer the term incredible. I would like to end this speech with a quote from George Bernard Shaw, a Nobel Prize winner and famous playwright, who said that, quote, if he were to assume leadership of all the world, he would bring much needed happiness and fairness. That's what I call incredible. Thank you.
If I don't make it to the next round, I would feel a little bit disappointed. However, overall, I would feel enlightened, really, as I gained a fair amount of critique that I can use to improve later on when I publicly speak.
Prime Minister, great speech. Oratory is fantastic. You know, I think you could tell straight away you've got command of the topic you're discussing. The big question is when we give you a topic and you have to do your research on it, and it could be the most bland topic, how... there you go. That's what I wanted to see. Let's see that smile. Let's see that smile. There you go. Did you want to see that smile? I wish I had smiled in my lecturing career way earlier than when I do now. At the beginning, you know, you're so into the topic. You're also trying to scare the crowd to make sure that people concentrate. But you're so into the topic that you don't smile enough. But if you've got a nice smile, it could always be a moment where you lighten what is a quite light topic. Mm-hmm. You know, all of us here love the Holy Prophet, peace be upon his family. All of us emulate him. But let's try and look at which famous scholars have spoken about it. Nice little change of a smile And the people feel relaxed with you. It was too much like, the eyebrows and, I'm the king of eyebrow movements, But the eyebrows and, you're looking at the crowd intensely. It's just like, nah, Adam, you know what? You're good. You've got this. Your oratory is great because clearly you're heading to an Oxbridge someday and you're heading more towards Mehdi Hassan than you are towards Mimbar al-Hussein. So what you're going to do, and possibly that could be talent, by the way, is that you may actually be rigorous in your interviews with politicians, but on Mimbar al-Hussein it's a different ball game because I never heard any Quran being quoted. And I haven't heard one hadith of the Holy Prophet throughout that lecture. And that's where I think if you can develop those two, your knowledge of the Quran with hadith, with the amazing oratory and memory, which we're going to test, I think, without paper very soon, because poor Mehdi had to suffer without paper, whereas you've got your papers in front of you. So I really don't know how well you do without paper, but we're going to see it. But I think you've got the basis of a very strong building. So you're definitely heading in a great direction. Well done. Well.
I think the judge's opinion was absolutely correct and justified. They said my speech is good, however I need to include more hadith references and more references from the Holy Quran, which I think is definitely something I should do.
MashaAllah, you have very good voice. This voice is very good for lecturing, by the way. And another thing, you were very fast. Actually, we as audience, we need to digest your words because you're just bombarding our minds with your words very fast, but we need to digest some of the words. And as Dr. Ammar mentioned, we need some references from Quran and Hadith. And then you don't need to say too much Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. You say the Holy Prophet, it is shorter. You can just save time with this, okay? Thank you very much. All the best.
Santum. Sayyid Mason?
Yeah, so your voice was very soothing to the ears. I think when I was hearing you, I could see a YouTube channel and infographics there, I think that might be a possible career for you too, inshallah. I don't think I could give any better advice than Sayyid Ammar already has. MashaAllah.
Santum, Sayyid Mason. And lastly, but not least,
MashaAllah, Adam Dewji, very beautiful lecture, I can say. But the question, have you did any lecture before?
Yes, twice at Hayder Islamic Center.
Twice?
Twice.
Okay. The things which I don't know, who wrote for this? Who helped you to write this?
I researched it, I wrote it all myself.
You reached?
Yes.
Okay. And how many days did you practice on this?
I practice for about 2 days, because...
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. So, if you go to next round, you know that we are, definitely, Sayyid Ammar, will give you a topic. Do you think it will be easy for you, or you chose this topic because it's very close to your mind? What?
I'm fine with any topic you give me. I will research it.
Bravo, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Bravo.
There we go. Round of applause. That's the bravery. Brilliant. Adam, you did fantastically well. Anything you want to say to the judges?
Just thank you for having me. It's been an amazing opportunity.
All right, brilliant. Please put your hands together for Adam Dewji. Thank you very much.
Very well orated. How do you feel?
I feel relieved now.
And do you feel like you performed the best that you could have?
Definitely, yes.
What do you think about what the judges were saying about how you can improve?
Definitely things I can definitely build on and improve on. Nothing too hard. Nothing I can definitely improve the quality of my speeches in the future.
Style is very intellectual, like Sayyid Ammar's going Oxbridge kind of thing. Maybe you confuse that with the member of Imam Hussein style, or maybe go back to member Hussein. What are you thinking regarding that?
I still think my style is going to remain absolutely the same. Just the content of what is going to change.
Inshallah, I think you did amazing. Great job. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.